Hey, what's up, Card Nation? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 19 of the Off The Walz podcast. Today, I'm joined by Class of 2027 recruit from West Jessamine High School, Claire Marshall. Claire, welcome to Off The Walz.
Thank you for having me.
So, 2027 recruit, you have a few years in front of you. So what's the most important part of your game that you think you need to work on right now?
It's probably being more consistent with my jump shot. Like, that will really help me just be more of a threat offensively and just continue to be able to just shoot on catch and do pull-ups and stuff like that.
Started your year this year and you were starting to have a pretty good year, and then the injury happened. So tell me a little bit about what happened.
I was playing East Jessamine January 7th, I think. And after that game, my knee started to hurt really, really bad. And I had some knee problems last year just from growing a lot. So I thought it was kind of the same thing. And so I woke up the next day. I didn't really use it that much until 9 o'clock when we had our game. I got it taped up. It was still hurting. And then I did a workout on Sunday with it. So I just kept using it till the Mercer game on the next Tuesday. And then I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I went to the doctor and he had me get an MRI, and they found out I tore my meniscus. And I didn't really know how long I'd be out at first, but if they wanted to repair the meniscus, it would have been a good 4 to 6 months, but they couldn't. So they just ended up removing 25% of it. So now it's only 3 more weeks till I'm back.
So you missed the rest of the high school season, but you'll be back for the AAU season.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, as you're going through your career in school, how much different is it as you're preparing for high school ball than preparing for AAU ball?
Well, especially with joining new AAU teams. I've never played for Kentucky Premier yet. Last year I played for a different one. I played for KY Dream last year. And so for high school, you already had chemistry with the team. And so it's easier to get to know them, get to run plays. But AAU, you're playing with a better all-around class. And so you learn fast with them and those groups.
Are you looking forward to joining the Kentucky Premier team?
I am. I'm very excited for it.
So you're a 2027 recruit. Have you started getting to any camps or anything that schools put on?
Yeah, a lot of team coaches have reached out to either me or my dad to go to camps or just send them highlights or stuff like that. And I'm excited for those.
What do you think the strongest part of your game right now is?
Definitely my just driving and rebounding. I kind of have I try to be the hardest worker on the floor, and if I do that, nobody can really out-rebound with me.
Well, since you've been injured, you've been on the sidelines with the coaches. How much is that, do you think that's helped your basketball IQ and you understanding the game a little bit better?
It's helped me a lot. I've recognized that sometimes the coaches are right when they say stuff like that. And when I was a player, I would think, oh, he doesn't see what I'm seeing or stuff like that. But when you're sitting down and you can see how your team is reacting to stuff and see the other sides and their defense, it helps a lot with me noticing that I just need to be like a calm player and like listen to what my coaches are saying, and that I can't see everything while I'm on the court.
Well, while you have a few years to go before you have to make any kind of decisions on colleges and stuff, do you have some in mind you want to hear from, or are you kind of still going in this with all options open?
Definitely Louisville, like just because they have a great women's basketball environment. After I went to that game, I was like, I would love to play in front of them. Like, it's definitely a lot different from Kentucky too. So I also love to get offered from Kentucky, but I just want to see them continue to grow their program. And just any SEC schools would be great for me. I've watched some of Mississippi State, and I love their coach, Sam Purcell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love watching them too.
Sam Purcell, fan of the program. He's from Louisville.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
The North Carolina game against Louisville, that was the first Louisville home game you've ever been to?
Yep, first time.
So what'd you think about being in the Yum and all those fans and get the whole place rocking?
It was a lot of fun. It was crazy. It was like I just never kind of like seen that for women's basketball, and it was a very fun game to watch. They were always loud. They never stopped cheering, even when something bad would happen. It was very nice to see that.
As you enter the AAU season with a new team and stuff, are you kind of nervous about joining the new team? Or
I don't really know any of the players, honestly. Like, I'm not for sure who's on the team. I have some ideas, but I'm kind of nervous, but like not really. It's just basketball. I know I'll get to know them and stuff, and I'll have a lot of tournaments, so it'll be good bonding.
So you'll be in Louisville again in July for the Run for the Roses, I'm sure.
Yep.
Do you like playing in that tournament?
Yeah, it's crazy packed there, but it's fun. It's fun watching all the other teams, and just like there's so many different teams from so many different places. It's a crazy tournament.
Well, Claire, I know you're gonna have to get ready for practice here in a minute. Thank you for joining me today for this episode of Off the Walls. Look forward to watching you in your AAU season this year.
Thank you so much for having me.